you won, but at what cost?
Right. I didn't attack her. I didn't aggressively go after her, and I didn't intimidate her. On the other hand, she did me.
WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm sits down with Ann Bro, the woman who the mayor tried to get a protective order against, saying she aggressively took pictures of her and Officer Jeffrey Vappy while they were eating dinner. Those pictures led to an internal investigation. The mayor will now have to pay between $25,000 and $30,000 for Bro's legal fees. Bro tells WDSU she still has some questions.
Can you kind of show me right behind you where you saw them?
It was the table next to the podium right here on this balcony.
What was your first thought when you saw them out here?
I came around this side of the balcony and looked over and saw them, and they were laughing and drinking, looking at me. I just shook my head. I was in disbelief, and I thought, I'm going to take a picture of that. So I grabbed my phone and walked back around, and they were still laughing and staring straight at me, waiting for me to walk back around. I just snapped 2 pictures and walked back and sat over there and thought, what a waste of taxpayer dollars and what a slap in the face to our police department.
And when you heard about the protective order against you from the mayor a month later, what was your first thought?
I cried initially. I thought, where am I going to live? What am I going to do? This is my home. If I was sitting in a restaurant and she walked in, I could have been arrested.
In the filing, she alleges that there were multiple times that you were an aggressor towards her. Do you know of any other cases?
Completely false. I've seen Mayor Cantrell and the protective team numerous places around the city, outside the French Quarter. I've never taken her picture. We were neighbors. We would see each other on the street. I've never made one comment. I didn't speak to her the day that I saw her on the balcony next door.
Do you feel like you were aggressively taking her picture from right here?
Absolutely not. And they weren't scared of me. They were laughing and joking. All he had to do was get up and go downstairs. We have maintenance here 24/7. And the maintenance crew would have let him in the building to come to my door if he thought that I was doing something wrong.
With all of your information out there, were you shocked that it was there public to just about anyone who could see it?
I was extremely shocked that a very old picture of me surfaced, my social security number, and a record that was expunged was found and put to the media and put in a protective order to use against me. I was a battered girlfriend in the case. I couldn't believe it.
So now that this is over and your social security's out and the mayor had all this information, are you curious at all to know how that information was given to her?
I believe Justin has filed the paperwork, the petitions to find out who released my information, why they released it to her as private citizen Cantrell and not the mayor.
Do you think that there could be a lawsuit?
I think there's definitely the potential for something.
After all this has come about, do you regret taking that picture?
Absolutely not. If that officer can sit and drink wine and sit on overtime and travel and to do the things that he's doing, then let the public know that he's doing it.
So we reached out to the mayor's office and they responded with this statement. The mayor felt threatened by Ms. Bro's actions, as would any reasonable person under similar circumstances. This led to her to question whether her behavior would escalate and also whether it was part of a past pattern by this individual. It went on to say the matter is now over and the office of the mayor will have no further comment regarding this issue.
The former New Orleans 911 center